You might be wondering what the best way to use your balls is. Well, I'm here to tell you. The first thing you want to do when you're trying to attach your balls to your stabilizer is include a foam spacer or some sort of soft barrier. You'll notice that on my front stabilizer, I have over an inch of foam spacers between the ball and the end of my stabilizer. Now, the foam spacers serve a dual purpose. One is to move the center of gravity, the center of mass of your stabilizer weight to a more similar place, right? If you can imagine a 14-ounce stack of stabilizer weights would be about this big, whereas this ball, which weighs 14 ounces, is only 2 inches in diameter. So to get a similar balance, what I had to do was I had to measure the center of the weight stack versus the center of this ball. So the weight stack was over 4 inches. So what I had to do was make this ball over 1.5 inches away from the end of my stabilizer. And you can see on the back stabilizer, I also have a foam spacer. Now, the other thing that this foam spacer does is reduce vibration, both felt in the hand and to the ball. If you can imagine, the mobile mass inside of the ball will vary, but for me, I have over 10 ounces of fluid inside these balls. As they're sloshing around, they're creating a force against the epoxy that's holding the ball together. And certain stabilizers, when it's just metal on hard stabilizer rod contact, they can cause damage to the epoxy and even fully break. So the foam spacers are there to not only protect the ball, but also replicate the same balance that you had before. Now, we know from our testing that you want at least 5 ounces of fluid in this ball to get the most optimal effect of active stabilization. Using fluids of different densities will allow you to make a different mass weight of your stabilizer weight. For instance, if you were to use isopropyl alcohol, which has a density of 0.88 times that of water, or antifreeze, which has a 1.12 times density of water, you can get much different weights just by using different fluids.